We're joined now by Keegan Matheson of MLB.com. And Keegan, earlier this week when the World Series shifted to the West Coast, the Blue Jays fell down 2-1 after that 18-inning marathon, but they bounced back like we've seen them do many times this season with 2 emphatic wins. And now just 1 win away from sending Toronto into an absolute frenzy. So what would you say is the biggest key to securing their first title since 1993?
I think they need to keep this offense rolling at this point because their starting pitching has been really good, led by Trey Savage, and they have to feel great about Kevin Gausman coming back home. Their ace on the mound with the World Series on the line. That's a very good place to be. But beating Yoshinobu Yamamoto is tough. He's one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. Other than Paul Skeens, I don't know if I'd put anyone else above him, but his ERA is not 0. He is beatable. He is human. It's possible. The Blue Jays just need to keep their offensive identity, and getting one big blow from Vladdy never hurts.
That's right. Now, many had the Dodgers as heavy favorites coming into this series, but the last couple of games, we've seen them have some uncomfortable swings, mistakes in the field, and even Mookie Betts calling his play terrible. Do you get the sense that panic is starting to set in for LA?
And fair criticism from Mookie Betts as well. He has had so many opportunities to blow this series open and to drive in Shohei Ohtani. My goodness, the number of times he's had Ohtani on base in front of him and has not taken advantage of that. It's worrying for the Dodgers. Dave Roberts said that he thinks Mookie Betts is pressing, and I like that answer, an honest answer from Dave Roberts, because you're seeing that at this point of the season. In the World Series, everybody's good. They're both two very good teams, but whoever makes the mistake is typically what tilts these games. The Dodgers have been making those mistakes, and they do not have the bullpen that can afford those mistakes. Big advantage Blue Jays when it comes to clean play.
Okay, now not necessarily mistakes, but a couple of question marks for Toronto throughout this postseason has been the health of both Bo Bichette and George Springer. And the Jays, they raised some eyebrows when it looked like Springer was about to pinch run for Bo Bichette in Game 5. What's the latest on their status?
Blue Jays still hoping that they will see George Springer. He's going to test it all out again tomorrow, just like he did yesterday in L.A. Now, when I see someone grab at their side, you're typically thinking about an oblique, and I typically think I'll see you in a few weeks. That's a serious injury, and it's very hard for a hitter like Springer with that big rotational movement in his swing to be able to play through that. Maybe pinch running is a possibility. We'll see. But it would still surprise me at this point. I know Springer is tough. I know he is going to do everything to try to convince the Blue Jays to play in this game. It's why he's here. But that injury, it's tough to get through, and he needs to be at least close to 100%.
Yeah, the oblique muscle, it's tricky. Now, Keegan, it's been such an improbable season for Toronto in various ways. Trey Savage, he put it best, saying, Hollywood couldn't have made it this good. So what has surprised you the most about the World Series so far?
It's Trey Savage. He has been absolutely outstanding. Now, Ernie Clement and some of these hitters further down the roster deserve a ton of credit. Really need to give Clement as much play as I can because he has been a fantastic addition to this lineup. Hitting for contact, what he's done defensively and on the bases really is setting the identity for this team. But Trey Savage, I mean, my goodness, he started the year in Single A, and he has forever changed how I'm going to view what a young pitcher is capable of. I will never write off another young arm again because of what Trey Savage has done. To go from Single A to striking out Shohei Ohtani so badly that he drops to a knee and loses his helmet on the field. What a moment. What a pitcher who has saved this rotation and raised the Blue Jays' ceiling. He's exactly what they needed. He's just not the guy I thought it would come from. Absolutely amazing story.
Mind-blowing, really. And Friday, we will see a pitching rematch of Game 2. It's going to be Kevin Gausman facing, as you mentioned, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. See if the Jays' bats can improve on their 4 hits and 1 run performance.